We live?
It's got a 10 count.
I don't either.
So, yeah, so
Not good.
well, we'll figure that out. Eric from Tweaks Corner. Anyway, welcome to episode 322 of Flights
Football.
and Anything Else.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Mike. How you doing, Dave?
I don't know. I don't know anymore. I was doing pretty good until the intro music didn't play for whatever reason.
And then,
but I mean, on the mic, I see everything is popping up and down right there.
Yeah, and we're out of 47-second recording time, so that's a little different start for the listeners. But they get the gist of it. But
yeah,
unless maybe Tweaks Corner sued us for copyright infringement and they block the usage of their
material. I don't know.
So we'll just have to figure out what the soundboard and EV Mux, because this is our first. That one worked.
That worked.
It is B, right?
Huh? Yeah.
Yes. And nobody's out there, right? Well, there's one person out there. I don't know if you can hear the. Well, we'll figure it out. We can't spend 4 hours on the intro,
but we'll try
our intro and outro music is courtesy of Tweaks Corner Odyssey. So we haven't fired them. There's no riff. There's no legal action one way or the other.
Yeah.
It will be back when Dave figures it out. And I told him if Dave's ever off, we either take our first ever week off or I go old school and podcast only, because the issues with this live stream hookup, I would have everything smashed to bits by now. So anyway, it can only get better from here.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And there is no corrections corner, so why don't we break that first tasting?
Break out the first one. And of course, I didn't have that cooler up here. I should have. There you go.
There we go. Looks like a little Where's Waldo can.
Right on. Now, this is the one from last week, that the shorts that you had.
That you thought you had.
That I thought that I bought. Similar type of a can. Similar design. Similar colors, actually, even. But this one is shorts only tourists. It's an extra juicy session hazy India Pale Ale, IPA for short. This one comes in at a 4.2% ABV and 63 IBUs. And let's save that one for the porter.
All right.
So that's my bad. I put that in the wrong order.
So this.
Yeah.
There we go.
You got your hop lot, and I've got my Thumb Brewery in Caseville.
4.2, I believe, is the second lowest ABV of the IBUs we've tried over the 322 weeks.
All right.
Cheers. Oh, there's the IBU, because it has for a 4%er, it has a bitter finish to it.
Yes, it does.
But it has the IPA flavor. So you definitely know you're drinking an IPA. I would.
Yeah. Now, if you're,
I'd be hard pressed. If you wouldn't have told us, I would have probably guessed 5.5%. I wouldn't have went 4.2.
So last week when I said this might be the official lawn mowing beer of Flights Football and Anything Else, this is what I was talking about.
Okay.
At 4.2%, but it doesn't really taste like you're drinking a lawnmower beer.
No, not at all. Especially on the finish. It's got for once, IBUs mean something. It's 63 because some dankness, some bitterness to it on the finish.
Yeah. All right. Well, we've got 2 more people on watching. That's good.
Yeah. So
if we can get, we're on a new format. This is the beginning of the beginning with a new podcasting format, a new website called EV Mux, EVMUX. And we had a little issue in the beginning, but we got it figured out just in time. And, let us know. Oh, there go two people.
Oh, they're out. And maybe, who knows, maybe the soundboard is just.
It's on its way.
Yeah,
I've like I
reaches
said, the volume for the pads has been kind of glitchy in the sense that it doesn't work. So we're in the works of upgrading and doing some things here. And then so if any of the three can comment, how's the picture, how's the sound? We could use a little feedback, especially using this new format. So appreciate everybody looking, watching. And I gave the specifics on this.
Yes, she did. 6263 IBUs. So what have you been watching though?
One thing.
That's all we've got is one thing.
Really?
Yes.
This is going to be a short segment. Netflix Homeland. We're in season 3 of 8. And I'm telling you what, there was a great curveball right in the middle of season 3.
Oh, Mary Ellen's was on.
Hey, all right.
Picture and sound are good from my sister Jen, and sounds great, Mary Ellen. So, got the ladies in the house today. Chuck he's probably sleeping. He's old, so he kind of dozes off. He'll join us at the end when we're done recording. Right. Anyway, on with Homebound. What season?
Season 3. Right in the middle of season 3. Not going to give any spoilers in case anybody wants to go back and watch it or has not watched it yet. Shelly and I are hooked on it. I pretty much have to get at least one episode every night.
So does she catch up or she just join?
No, together.
Oh,
I mean, I'm just saying I pretty much browbeat her to at least watch an episode. And she's one, especially in the middle of the week, being an elementary school teacher where, she's tired. The, kids, especially when you get in your 50s, suck a little bit of energy out of you. And so she's usually like a
picture of her up on the table. Did you while you were watching Homebound?
No, that was something else she went to, and they had that done. But, a book club that she's in.
Okay.
Somebody had that done. But, no, I mean, she's even, it'll be 10 o'clock and we're looking at each other like, should we start another episode? And some nights it's like, yeah, let's go.
All right.
So we really like it, but the curveball is not. I don't think it's certainly not. I See Dead People.
Yeah, Bruce Willis
and
yes.
Oh God, what's the name of that?
God damn it.
How do we not know that? Sixth Sense.
There you go. I kept wanting to say Signs, and I'm like, that's Mel Gibson, not Bruce Willis.
It's not like Sixth Sense, you know, boom like this, but both Shelly and I we both gasped and like, oh my God, no way. Kind of just a nice, well-written plot twist. It was pretty cool. So yeah, Homeland on Netflix.
All right. So Thursday we did episode 321. Friday, can't really remember what we did. Saturday, we went out with the kids. Sunday, obviously, Nick had the gang over for Super Bowl. So then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Liz and I, Netflix, The Lincoln Lawyer, season 4, episodes 1 through 10. Very good series. Now, typically, there's some series you can watch that where you can like, okay, you didn't see 2 or 3. And I don't know if you like to watch season 3, you really needed to see season 1, but to watch season 4, you almost have to have seen season 3 because there are like a number of times Liz and I are like, now who's that again? And it's confirmed that like Netflix does at the end of the series, it says new season coming out soon. So there is a Lincoln Lawyer season 5. And I always forget her name, but his first ex-wife, the mother of his child, is the mother in the Scream franchise.
Okay.
Which comes out later this month.
Yeah, I don't watch the Scream franchise.
Liz and I will be going to that one. That theater should be packed.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think that comes out the end of the month or beginning of March.
I've seen the commercials for it. Yeah.
And this one looks good. So I'm pretty stoked about that one.
All right, that's it for watching, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. I will. Where's my pen.
I got one here if you want to just
You got
jot
an
something
extra?
down.
All right.
I don't have an.
All right. So, new music.
All right. So new music. Yes.
I'll go.
Go. It's all studio.
I
You
have
first.
never, I've obviously heard some Papa Roach songs, but I've never sat down and listened to Papa Roach, if you know what I mean, if that makes
Yes.
sense.
I know what you mean.
They've got a new album coming out in 2026. And just like a lot of these things that we're finding, they're dropping a couple of the songs. So Papa Roach has dropped 2 songs for this new upcoming album. Even If It Kills Me and Wake Up Calling. Wake Up Calling. Loved them both. And then go ahead.
I was just gonna say I don't like that.
No?
Announce that you're
Yeah.
doing an album, drop the album, and I'll listen to it.
Yeah. So
When you release because I'm sure they'll release a couple more before their album's out, and then it's like, all right, well, the album just dropped today, so okay, well, there's 2 songs on it I haven't heard already. What? Everybody's got to have things now. What
right. I don't know.
What when you were a kid that you had to wait? This is ridiculous.
Yeah. And I don't know if there's any monetary advantage to dropping those because people, it's not like they're going to go out and buy the single.
Right.
I don't think.
I don't think
because
we have very few people buy their. Well,
you
like
have your
Eric,
streaming service.
right? Eric actually still buys
Oh, that's true.
hard copy.
Yeah.
Because he still wants his. I don't know. Do they make CDs anymore? Because I know he doesn't do vinyl. They must do CDs.
They have to. I would
But
imagine
he still
somebody
buys
does.
hard copies of the bands he really likes.
Okay.
But I think he's in the minority in that, practice
Right.
more than the majority now.
Okay. That makes sense.
I think that was a simpler time back then where you went to Rock and Roller Records,
Yeah.
got yourself some rolling papers, and then the new Doobie Brothers album.
Yeah. Right.
So
Well, all right. What do you got for new?
new. I said I wasn't going to do it, but nobody came out with new stuff this week. Rage by Machine 6 released February 6, 2026. It's their second album of 26 and their 9th album since the start of 2025. I reviewed probably 5 through 7, did not do 8, which was the first of 2026. And they sound just like Nickelback. I don't care what anybody says. Their next album, believe it or not, comes out March 6th.
How old is this band?
Like their first album was 24. They did one album in 24.
Oh, yeah.
And they've done 8 albums since. And their 9th comes out March 6th. And all the songs are essentially the same thing. It's just like they just changed the title to them. So it has to be all AI or a lot of AI supported stuff.
Right.
Which is why I'm 98.68743% against AI. I know it's the wave of the future and well, not even the future. It's fucking here now. So, but it's just like,
Right.
So if you can just hit a button and your songs are fucking written, hey, make a song about X.
Yeah.
And then boom, you got your song. That's,
Yeah.
It's much like the, GLCB or whatever that shit's called. The
GCI?
the cheating.
Yeah. Oh,
if you're using
GLP-1s.
if you're using AI to create music, you're a cheater. So.
And I would say probably a lot of the classic people would probably say yeah too.
All right.
But
So
like you said, new wave.
I did not pre-save that 9th album, but anyway.
All right. Old.
Yes.
So based on what I just said, and because I really like the 2 songs they have coming out on their new album, I'm like, well, I've never listened to a Papa Roach album, so I went and did that.
Which one?
Infest 2000.
Okay.
And when I looked it up, I said, okay, well, what's their best-selling album? And they said this one was it. 13 songs, 53 minutes. Last Resort is on that one.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort.
Yeah. I like the song, but I liked Dead Cell and Blood Brothers better.
I'm not sure if I don't know those songs by title.
Yeah.
But
The chorus on, it's like Dead Cell had great beat, great rhythm, great lyrics. The chorus was, it kind of like, just for a split second, was kind of like meh. You know, Papa Roach.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He stopped the concert in Bay City because he noticed somebody in the mosh pit was down, and he stopped the show and shined the spotlight on him.
Good for him.
Yep. So,
yeah, that's very
admirable.
Let's
do that.
Conscientious.
Either or.
Sure.
All right, my something old self-titled debut album, Foreigner, the expanded edition by Foreigner. Released March 8th, 1977. 14 songs, 55 minutes. Now, on the expanded edition, you get a couple of repeat songs that are the demo version of the song that was eventually released. So really it's only 12 songs, but whatever. But like, feels like the first time and Cold as Ice are obviously the hits that made that album what it was. But for my money, Long, Long Way From Home and Head Knocker are the two best songs on the album. And then Fool For You Anyway, as the kids would say today, is like 6, 7. It's a ballad, and I don't know if I like it or not. So, and that's the album that I said, because Chuck said he listened to that on a walk with Huck last week. So I gave it a try because that's the album that I distinctly remember my dad having, because I remember the band on the album cover just like lined side by side.
Right.
All right.
Nice. We going inside the ropes?
Yeah, we're going inside the ropes because it's real basic, because we've got some pay-per-views, premium live events coming up.
Yep.
But nothing really.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions, or
I do not,
because there's
just, you can go ahead and announce it, and I'm gonna, like, my OCD. I don't have my own pen right now, so I'm gonna wheal around and get my own pen.
What do you want me to announce?
Well, you said there are going to be some premium live events.
That's coming up, and I'll do picks. There's a AEW a week from Saturday, but I don't even have the match card, so I would do those picks maybe from Loggers. Oh, by the way, yes. Second appearance at Loggers, Flight Football and Anything Else, episode 323, live from Loggers. And I'm going to try some of his wings on air.
Yeah.
I'm going to make me some wings. I'm going to tell him to make them hot.
But not nuclear.
Right. I don't want to just drop dead and not be able to finish the pod, but give me something that is a challenge. So
what I want to do is I'm going to go talk to him, maybe switch it up a little bit. And then the scene from Dumb and Dumber, when they put all the hot stuff in the guy's burger, did a great, phenomenal job of, acting. I'm assuming it was acting. His face got super red, and he was had the heart attack.
Or he might have had some, stuff that he was a little hotter than he liked. We'd have to research that.
We would.
But yeah, so I do like, Braun Breaker is hurt. I think he's got they had to do surgery for a hiatal hernia. Ooh. So now you got to redirect the storyline, and then the storyline. So,
I told you what a hiatal hernia was, right? I just learned that like about a month ago.
I don't know. It's something up here because I've had one.
Hiatal hernia?
Yes.
Hiatal hernia is your diaphragm, which separates your abdominal cavity from your thoracic cavity. Your stomach actually kind of gets sucked up through the hole that your esophagus goes up. So you have part of your stomach in your chest cavity. And so you get like some serious acid reflux and a bunch of other stuff.
Right.
That's what my mom has a pretty severe hiatal hernia.
I've got them all.
Yeah.
I've been there.
You got a side hernia, hiatal
and Mary
hernia.
Ellen says it's heartburn.
Oh yeah. Creates a lot of heartburn.
It affects the way I lift though, but anyway.
Yeah.
But the only wrestling news I have, and we'd put this tweet up once you figure out how to put shit up on the EV Mux.
Yeah.
But so the tweet of the week was Alfred Kanua. He said, For those of you unhappy with Stephanie Vacker and Dominic Mysterio's promo being mostly in Spanish, Kid Rock is hosting a private Americans only screening of Monday Nitro down the street in Young. Oh, that was such a classic tweet. Because Stephanie Vacker and Dominic Mysterio talked back and forth in Spanish to one another.
Okay.
And Liv Morgan had no idea what they were saying. She was like, what they say down? What they say down? Yeah. And he, don't worry, Chiquita, I got this. And so then that guy posted that tweet. So that I thought that was kind of funny.
That was clever.
So, but anyway, that's all for Inside the Ropes.
All right.
You ready?
Hey, Chuck. If Chuck is out there, he should be happy right now. That was a quick.
Well, yeah, I can't really figure it out because Brian hates Next One to Die. Chuck hates wrestling. My sister Jen doesn't really like the sports. Larry hates everything. It's like, provide some feedback so we can give maybe what we'll do next week is we'll just roll a blunt. Well, we can't do that next week because I don't know if loggers would appreciate that. Yeah, so episode 324, we'll just roll blunts all night. Maybe that'll get us a niche audience.
That'd be a new niche audience, however. Yeah.
All right, so... You know what? It's probably a little high, but I've got it down. You're first though.
This rating is really high, but I really appreciate the fact that it's only 4.2. So if you're in a place and a time and you don't want a high ABV IPA, but you want a really good IPA taste, this is your person. This is your man. This is your go-to. So 3.5. And not necessarily 3.5 on the taste alone, but just the whole product.
See, I went 3.00, almost the same reasons you did. I won a little more flavor, a little more giddy up, but the drinkability of it, because I think I saw 4 of those in there. So when you're bringing out the second tasting, I'll go ahead and have another one. Yeah. That's what I assumed.
Right.
But you know what they say about assuming.
Make an ass out of you and me. All right, let's go find the Untapped.
Jen wanted to know if we were going to smoke them or just roll them. Well, I don't know. I don't know how to. I really don't know how to do that because I've never really participated in that because I never got anything out of it. When you'd go to a high school party and people were smoking, it'd be like, all right, I'm going back to the keg. And then I'd stand and I'd be the guy with the tap and pour the beers because I could pour them with minimal head.
Sure.
So.
Yeah. But nobody wants that.
No. All right.
All right, here we go. So this one, we've got 2.6 thousand check-ins. And those 2.6 thousand check-ins averaged out at 3.60.
All right. I think you and the Untapped crowder went a little bit into the pre-rolled stuff because I find it hard to judge a 4.2 IPA. I find it hard to give it that. I mean, 3.6 is a good rating.
Well, it's also your perspective in what you're drinking for. So, I mean, like you've always said, you're drinking to get fucked up. So 4.2, it's going to take you a while.
Yeah. So what's our second tasting?
Second tasting. Get that out of the way there. All right. We've got peanut butter birch bark porter from Kickstand Brewing Company in Commerce Township, Michigan, down there north of Detroit. So this one comes in at 6.1% and 27 IBUs. Brewed with 7 different specialty malts, this porter is rich with notes of peanut butter and chocolate. World-class beer, uniquely our own. Drink responsibly, keep refrigerated, drink fresh.
At sporting events, you said drink responsibly. At sporting events, why do they, after the cutoff, be it the bottom of the 8th inning, the start of the 3rd period, at some point in the 3rd quarter of an NFL game,
right?
once you meet that, that's when they give you the drink responsibly warning.
Well, they're probably trying to get people to cut themselves off before they have to cut them.
Already even happened.
It's already happened.
And that's what I'm saying. So that's why I think it's hypocritical to say, be responsible.
And because you're done drinking.
Yes, because we're not selling you anymore. So, all right, be responsible. It's like, all right, well, I've already had 33.
Or maybe they should just say, don't drive home if you've been drinking. I don't know.
Some baseball stadiums, I think Progressive Field in Cleveland is one of them. You get free pop or whatever if you go as the designated driver.
Oh, nice.
So, anyway.
Yeah.
Huge notes on the peanut butter. Oh, a lot of peanut butter.
Cheers. Oh, yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. You know what else is very good, Mike?
What's that, Dave?
The Maple Grill. The Maple Grill is an amazing farm-to-table counter service restaurant and microbrewery offering a rotating selection of the freshest local items available and cooked over an open kitchen's wood-fired grill. The Maple Grill not only offers the greatest of local fare, but wood-fired craft beers and seltzers as well. But wait, before you get into that car, go check out their website, themaplegrill.net. That's spelled GRILLE.net. Check out the current menu, see what's on tap, and get yourself to 13105 Gratiot Road in Hemlock. And when you get there,
tell them Mike and Dave sent you.
Exactly.
See if the sports music, is it C?
Yeah, try it.
All right, so all right, that music means it's time for sports. So Jen just fell asleep. Now,
yes,
I'm going to be hard pressed if fucking B does if the listeners can't hear Tweak's Corner either at the start or the end, it's going to be almost catastrophic. Anyway, we'll make do with what we got, though, Dave. Right?
We will. We're like Gumby.
It's like my sex life. But anyway, the only one I did not look at, I didn't look up. So Super Bowl, really. I mean, if you thought segment was wrong. If you thought first segment was short, this segment could be really short because there's not a lot of sports going on right now.
I got a little bit to talk about, but yeah.
Sunday was the Super Bowl. We're going to start with the NFL this time.
Okay.
So we both picked Seattle giving 4.5 winner. So it means I finished the season 17-25-1, beat you by a half game. You were 16-25-2.
No, wait a minute. The other bets don't count?
Or
are you
that's what I'm saying.
That?
That's what I'm saying because the only one you may have won was
I didn't.
So you lost them both too, right?
Yeah.
And I lost them both too. So all right, so I'm 17-27-1, you're 16-27-2. Because I wasn't sure if the over-under on largest lead was, because I know it was 12-0 at one time, which is less than 14.5.
No, I know. It was 16.
Oh, so it did get to 16.
It got to, yeah. That freaking pick six pissed me off. I was livid.
All right, so yeah, you lost that, and then Darnold was only at 202. Fucking JSN might have had 30 yards.
Wait a minute. I had notes. He had, I think it was 27.
All right.
Or no, 31 or 27.
He would have had close to 100 if Darnold wouldn't have missed him early when he would have walked in for a touchdown. But anyway, should-haves, could-haves, and would-haves don't get you to the pay window. And then Hunter Henry did not score. So our prop bets were 0-4.
So you were 16-27-1?
Where did they go?
Where'd they go?
How the fuck did my page get flipped over? Oh, there it is. No, I was 17-27.
27-1.
And 1. And you were 16-27-2. So I beat you by a half game.
Damn.
So, anyway.
All right.
What did you think of the game in general, though?
I mean, if you appreciate good defense, a lot of people complained about it. I didn't think it was as bad as people complained about. Like, sure, you like a little more passing. You want a little more scoring other than 27 field goals. But, I appreciated the game. Darnold, except for a couple of those, big plays that he tried to connect with, played a pretty plain vanilla, really smart game. He didn't have any interceptions. Drake May actually threw for 232 yards or something along, almost 250 yards, and 2 TDs, but he had 2 interceptions.
Right.
And
the fumble.
And the fumble, which is the big problem. But the Patriots' bigger problem was Drake May was their leading rusher.
Yes. Well, and
he had like 37 yards or something stupid like that.
I think personally he may have been hurt because I think he had a shoulder injury. No excuse.
Sure. Right.
I think the Seattle defense was just that much better.
Yeah.
And then I get a kick out of, in the world we live in today, everybody, and me included, I'm one of the people that live in this world today. So I'm not saying I'm exempt from this. Everything has got to be like, what have you done for me lately? Because I saw a bunch on a Bears Facebook page that I'm on. It's like, how many wish you would have drafted Drake May over Caleb Williams now? And I'm like, all right, well, I didn't want Drake May to begin with. I was on Team Fields. They moved from Team Fields, so I became Team Caleb, and we had a great year, blah, blah, blah. Enough about the Bears. But so you're going to shit all over Drake May because he lost one game to the Seattle Seahawks?
Isn't he like 18 years old too, or something like that? I don't know.
He's real young. And so it's just like,
yeah.
So now all of a sudden you don't want Drake May because he lost to the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
To the Super Bowl. Yeah. In the Super Bowl? That
the
doesn't
only
make
thing
any sense.
I mean, obviously he threw two INTs and the fumble. The only other thing, I think it was middle of the third, I got so sick, I'm like, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000. And at one point I said out loud, I screamed, get out of the fucking pocket. Go run. You've got legs. That's what everybody says. You're one of the more mobile quarterbacks out there. You're kind of Josh Allen-ish. I'm not going to call him Josh Allen, but I said ish.
You're right. You
from
a
mobility,
clears you.
From a mobility standpoint. And what did he do? He had one run for 20, I think almost 20 yards, 25 yards.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he kept sticking in the pocket when they were bringing the kitchen sink. Get the ball out of your hands, or whatever gap they're giving you, hit it and go. Make them pay. But he didn't do that. So,
and contrary to what other people say, all right, it's clearly, I think Sam Darnold proves that it's the name on the front of the jersey, not on the back of the jersey, that makes a difference. Because he was drafted by the Jets, or was he drafted by the Panthers? No, he went Panthers, Jets, Jets, Panthers, regardless of the order.
Those Jets.
So Jets, Panthers, and he sucked ass at both of them.
Right.
Went to the Vikings. They overachieved 15-2, and then they got smoked.
Right.
The Lions, and then the playoff game. You could say the Lions game didn't really mean anything, but it did mean home field advantage throughout. Then he blew that.
Right.
And then the playoff game, he blew that. And then Seattle, he's a 14-3 or 15-2, whatever they were. And Sam Darnold did nothing in the playoffs. He just didn't lose the game for a great defense.
Right.
So for those of you who want to give Sam Darnold his flowers, okay, give him some flowers, but let's not start fitting him for a jacket in Cooperstown, because
I would give him,
what the fuck? Yeah, he's definitely not going to be in the Baseball Hall of Fame. I guarantee you that. But Canton, thank you very much. Corrections Corner, live and in person.
The orange, the orange squeezer, the grapefruit squeezer.
Yes, yes.
It's all about food, man. They're trying to sell you food.
Uber Eats. Yeah, so that's what I was going to say. Unless you have him in a player pass segment, I think the Super Bowl finally, I think the commercials, I think they lived up to their billing. The best one being the Dunkin' Donuts one with Ben Affleck, Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
Said,
The retro 80s.
How do you like these nuts? Right?
She didn't say nuts. What did she say? How do you like? Oh,
Yeah,
God dang it.
Yeah. How do you like these nuts? Because she had Tom Brady.
Yeah, Tom Brady.
So that was my favorite. And then what was the other? I popped for the Backstreet Boys Verizon commercial or T-Mobile.
T-Mobile, yeah.
I loved it. Oh, that was fucking amazing. I love that one.
Yeah, the Budweiser one was kind of like, I don't know, when the eagle flew off his back. I mean, I kind of was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, next commercial.
I did like the Manscaped one where they're shaving everything. That was good. Tasteless.
Yeah. Now, did you see the one, the Neil Diamond spoof?
Yes.
I love that one. That was good. Meal Diamond.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's to Sweet Caroline, right?
Yeah.
And Kroger has a commercial that's played in their stores that's to Sweet Caroline.
All right.
It's and when I'm in the store, I will yell out "bump, bump, bump."
Will you really?
Oh yeah.
Good for you.
You gotta have fun.
Good for you.
Because they're gonna play the song. I'm gonna sing it.
Yeah.
Just like I was at Fenway Park at the bottom of the 8th inning.
Do you have somebody walk down and go, "Stop singing"? And where in the hell's a Diet Coke?
Nobody told me to stop singing yet.
All right. Good for you.
So
yeah, you must be in tune a little bit.
Not really, but they could see I'm having a blast. All right, that's all the sports I've got this week, Dave.
All right, result, nope. Farmers Insurance at Torrey Pines, nope.
The
Phoenix
Let's
Open.
go. One last thing. Let's go back to the commercials. That speaking of, we talked about it. Halfwaythere.com, and then they fucking did the Bon Jovi.
Yeah, they did.
That was a good commercial too.
That was really well done. The Phoenix Open. Now that one's called. They played at the Coliseum. That's the one where they kind of like let the fans loose a little bit.
But they've toned it down too much because I watched some of the final round of that. They shit all over it and ruined the event, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the one event where you let them rip, throw beers, do this, that, and the other thing. That's the caddy. Yeah. That's like when they let the fucking caddies use the pool in Caddyshack. That's what that golf outing is. And they shit all over it by tightening it down. So, Mike, out.
All right. We got your opinion. I think, did they tighten it down too much? That's debatable. I'm on the fence on that. Do I think they should have tightened it down? Yes, because people are getting shit ass like hospital trip in the MMR unit drunk. And you can't, some of the stuff that was, you can't do that at a golf tournament. Not when there's so much money on the line.
Well, the golfers aren't getting that drunk.
Well, no, but it's affecting
I've always
how
said,
they're playing.
Bullshit. I call bullshit on that because
they need to focus.
When you have Aroldis Chapman that can uncork 102 miles an hour standing 60 feet 6 inches away from you, and the big strapping lad that he is actually a little closer when he releases it, and you're on up to bat, and you have screaming fans yelling, screaming this, that, and the other thing. Don't tell me that's so you don't ever see anybody say, "Shh, Aaron Judge is trying to hit, please." Shh. So fuck those golfers. And that's the one event they let everybody get ready to rumble, and they didn't do it.
Hey.
Yeah, you got it. I fucking told everybody Chuck was lady. I said he probably fell asleep.
Yeah.
Yes, you didn't miss much wrestling because I'll cover it with you tomorrow at work.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, Phoenix Open, and it was a great tournament.
Did Matsuyama end up winning it?
No.
Oh, he didn't. Oh, he must have because he was 2 strokes up when I left.
Now Scotty Scheffler was pretty far back. He was probably like
had a hell of a Sunday.
He had a hell of a Sunday, and everybody was shitting their pants.
When somebody went in the clubhouse one ahead of him, that's when I turned it.
Okay.
Because I knew he couldn't win it because they were both in the clubhouse and Scotty was behind. So obviously Matsuyama blew it.
They went to extra holes, and he lost in the second extra hole.
All right. Who hasn't been lost in the second extra hole?
All righty then. College basketball. Real quick, men's Arizona no longer undefeated, got beat by Kansas, number 9 Kansas this last week. And so the order for the men right now is still Arizona 23-1, U of M number 2. They've got an amazing basketball team right now. I know you're saying like, Dave, you're wearing Michigan State thing. Why are you talking? They do. It's a fact.
Michigan is the only team in the top 25 that in the top 5 in both offensive and defensive.
Yeah, they're a super solid team. They will be, if they don't make it to the Final Four, I don't know what happened. The planets fell out of line or whatever. Houston, Duke, Iowa State, UConn, Nebraska, Illinois, Kansas, and MSU. So MSU ended up beating Kansas on Saturday. We kind of watched that game, correct?
Yes.
At Hills. And then number 23, Miami of Ohio, they are the only undefeated team right now at 24-0. So they're number 23. U of M, after they beat MSU, they pummeled Penn State, OSU, and Northwestern. They have UCLA at home on Saturday, a couple days from now, and that game is at 12:45 p.m. MSU lost. They lost to U of M, which, good game. U of M was a better team. Then they turned around and lost to unranked Minnesota by 3. And they weren't, I don't think they had a chance, and I think they came back at the end of the game to even get it to 3. Who the hell knows what happened there? Then they rebounded and beat the number 8 team in the country, Illinois, after that. Who knows? I don't know. It's, I was saying to some other people that if you follow Michigan State, Tom Izzo, this time of year, the team usually ends up losing to another team that they shouldn't. And I don't know if he's, messing with the lineups, messing with their heads, trying to get them ready for the tournament. I don't know. Anyway, they've got Wisconsin tomorrow night, Friday, the 13th at 8 p.m. Women's side, you've got UConn, UCLA, South Carolina, Texas, Vandy, LSU, number 7 U of M, OSU, Louisville, number 10 is Oklahoma, and MSU is still hanging in there at number 13. Women's basketball news. Stephanie Okechukwu, who I told everybody about.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Told everybody about 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago. Texas Tech recruited her. She's currently the tallest college women's basketball player on a college roster at 7 feet 1 inch. I mean, she dunks really easy, but she got turned down by the NCAA. She's not expected to play this season due to ineligibility and transcript issues. So we're not going to
very smart, eh?
What? Well, no, I think it was because she played like semi-pro over in, I want to say, in Asia somewhere.
Well,
maybe
probably
China.
made less money than she will with NIL. So
That's
what difference does it make?
100% correct. Yes, she probably did.
And by the way,
but that's it for college basketball.
Not yet, because So Kansas beat Arizona, right?
Yeah.
Now, do you realize that is 61 straight home wins on Monday, dating back to 2001
for Kansas?
Kansas has won 61 straight Monday home games.
Wow.
So Arizona shouldn't even schedule that game.
So don't schedule Kansas.
Don't go to Rock Chalk Jayhawk on a Monday. You're going to lose.
Now that's not. What's the name of that arena? It's not Rupp Arena. It's not. I don't think it's Rupp Arena.
No, it's not Rupp. Rupp Arena is Kentucky.
Damn it! It's legendary, and I can't freaking
Allen
think of it right now. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to look that up.
All right.
You might have to look that up.
I said I have no other sports, so
yeah. Okay. NBA update. Pistons are rolling. They're still 5.5 games over the Celtics, but everybody heard, if you've been on the planet at all this week, they've got a little bad boys flair to them right now because with the Hornets, they got into a little fisticuffs, a big bench clearing brawl this week. But, they're not letting anybody push them around or do anything like that this year. So they're hoping to get to the finals. The Thunder, now they've only got a 3.5 game lead over the Spurs. The Spurs are making a little bit of run on them.
Allen Fieldhouse, just as I said.
Allen, did you say that?
Yes.
Nice. My bad. So NBA update. That's it. Olympics. You know, you and I tried out for
U.S. was third in medal count
so far.
with
Okay,
12.
all right.
And that bet you made with about, what was it, Austria? That's a lost bet.
Okay,
Because it was like 5 gazillion to 1.
yeah,
Yeah, they ain't winning.
they're not winning.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're done. They're out.
So if you obviously those of you that came in through the YouTube side of the channel to watch this, you saw that Mike and I tried out for the USA curling team.
Yes.
Didn't make it.
Because they didn't consider us a couple. Because we would have won the mixed doubles.
Oh yeah, you think?
We were disqualified though.
Well, yeah,
we,
I didn't
we
think.
were
Well,
together.
I don't remember signing up for that.
Well, I did. I
Okay.
signed us up and we lost.
Ah, shit.
So.
All right, that's all I've got for
All right.
sports.
Yeah, pitchers and catchers have reported, so baseball is on the way, folks.
So, okay, this is the last thing in sports. I wanted to get your opinion on I don't even know what to call it this week for the Tigers.
Verlander?
Well, Verlander and Skubal won his arbitration, and
That was last. We covered Scuba last week.
did we really? Okay.
But Verlander signing just enables him to retire as a Tiger, which he should. I mean, he had a good season with Houston, or maybe even 2 good seasons with Houston. But he's a Tiger.
Okay. Well, yeah. Everybody's
And
thrilled.
a lot of the $13 million is deferred. I think from time to time this year, he'll show glimpses of old Justin,
Yeah.
especially if the matchup is right, whatever. I don't think it's $13 million worthy, but
Yeah.
hey, it's not my money.
I think somebody said last year he had a 3.95 ERA, so he just didn't get the bats to help him out in some of his games. I don't know.
He wasn't that good last year. I don't know what his ERA was,
All right,
but he wasn't that good. I mean,
And some of the pundits or insiders said
fuck those pundits.
they said that that they'll just be happy to have him in the dugout as well, just giving advice and helping some of the young bucks figure out what to do. But yeah, I'm pretty sure last year he had a 3.95 ERA.
I'm not saying he didn't, but
Yeah.
I don't think his year was that good. So,
Okay.
all right, let me.
Well, no, I mean, no, it wasn't. His year was horrible.
Well,
But the
his year
explanation,
isn't horrible with a 3.95 ERA.
I know, but the explanation was that he didn't get the bats to help him out. I mean, if you're pitching a good game and lose 1-0,
He was 3.85. He was 4-11
yeah,
with 137 strikeouts. A 1.36 WHIP is terrible.
okay,
But like I say, from a start here, a start there,
sure.
he'll be okay. I thought the peanut butter flavor in the business, that's called a segue. I thought the peanut butter flavor of this porter was fantastic. I'm going to go 363 because it checked the boxes of the peanut butter birch bark kickstand brewing.
That is pretty amazing because I went 3.60. I liked it a little bit better than the Only Tourist. And let's get Untapped back out. All right, so peanut butter birch bark porter from Kickstand Brewing Company in Commerce Township, Michigan. 466 check-ins. Not a lot,
No, not a lot.
but it's more than the staff and probably
It's more than this pod gets view-wise.
Okay. The 466 people.
So there's that, I guess.
So I got that going for me, which is nice. 3.99.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Who knows? All right. And you didn't follow directions.
I didn't.
Bring another shorts with you.
Oh shit. All right. My bad. Sorry, Mr. Peters.
That's all right.
Right away, Mr. Peters.
All right. So that's that. We'll put that there. Fail.
There you go.
That one's in front of that.
There's your 2 beers, Mr. Peters.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And then that's that. All right. Oh, and this was supposed to be the porter glass.
Oh, damn it.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a...
We're fucking this whole thing up
We are.
left and right.
Just so nervous.
All right.
That's all right. It's a good IPA glass as well.
Oh, the Austin brothers.
Yeah.
All right.
I knew you'd like this one. That's why I saved it for last.
And plus you went with a stepladder
ABV.
ABV.
All right. This one is from Austin Brothers Beer Company in Alpena, Michigan. This is Relax West Coast IPA. The specifics on this one, 6.3% ABV and 50 IBUs, 50. It's double dry hopped with Dulcita hops. I've never heard of Dulcita hops, so I want to say that word because I kind of like it.
I do too.
Dulcita.
Gives you a little Spanish hint to it.
And I've got the Austin Brothers glass. Uh-oh.
But
Too much
actually, you said
too much head.
that's actually a good commercial beer pour.
You're not wrong.
And actually, you said to use this as for the porter, but I think you meant the Austin Brothers because mine mimics yours.
Yes. Let me get a little more in there.
That's what she said. And that really should have been, that's what he told her. Do we mention we're live next week from Loggers for the second time?
Live next week from Loggers.
Cheers.
Oh wow.
Yeah, very fucking spectacular.
Here, I'm gonna just a second. All right.
Chuck, if you want to post a wrestling question, I will fill you in, but we did do a Cliff Notes version because I noticed you weren't on. So if you do need something answered now, go ahead and post it and I'll answer it. I wonder if the Lolita hop.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's from like the coconut or
family.
Something.
So after tasting this, I answered my own question.
Has that been confirmed about Loggers? Yes, it has. Cindy got back from her vacation. They were out of the country. And apparently the first order of business was to text me because she texted me last night. And I said, I was planning on the 19th, but Eric said you were out of the country to the 12th. So I wasn't going to reach out to you to the 12th. That has been confirmed. I mean, now if I drop dead on this podcast, then okay, that puts a little bit of a monkey wrench into the scheduling. But as of now, that is confirmed.
No, I'll still do it.
Well, yeah, Dave will still do it. So I guess if we both drop dead, then seek other entertainment.
So just on the notes itself and the West Coast IPA, I had a question whether this was going to be.
No.
Yeah, it's not.
No,
it's not.
Absolutely not. No. And I'm getting a suntan lotion taste with it. It's almost like it's not bad. I'm not disappointed in it.
But like if you get a coconut like a coconut tropical suntan lotion, I understand what you're saying, and you apply it, and you can kind of smell it, and it's kind of like. And it's not bad, but yeah, that's kind of even on the notes, just to some extent.
No, Cindy was not wrestling while she was out of the country, to my knowledge, but she didn't share her vacation details with me. All right, segment 3. What do you got, Dave?
I got some player passes.
All right, let's go.
Except we're changing the player pass format. For those of you that have not, you did not watch last week, Mike really liked the format that I did it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a sentence and then kind of leave it as a cliffhanger, and Mike's going to try to finish it.
Correct.
Ready?
Yes.
After leaving the podium, Olympic athletes are saying, damn. Yes, folks, that's dead air.
Could have done better.
Nope. Did anyone see where my medal went? So apparently in the last Olympics, the medals were they were losing some of their shine and whatever they're supposed to be, solid
Gold, silver, and bronze.
Yeah.
Hence the names.
But whatever stuff they were dipping them in to protect them or whatever was starting to come off and blah, blah, blah. This year, however they have them connected to the ribbons is breaking. So if they jump around or jostle at all, it's boom, the medal's falling off. There's a couple of videos out there on the internet where, they're like, yeah, boom. And they're like, oh, where's my medal?
Yeah, see that.
So-
that's on the recipient, in my opinion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
You can't expect them not to celebrate.
you don't get the medal. As like you celebrate when you stick that 10-point landing, or you break the world record in the 200-meter freestyle speed skating, or you score that double overtime goal. That's when you do your celebrate. You don't celebrate to that extent where you can't even fucking keep your medal. That's what you worked your whole life to do, is
Right.
win an Olympic gold medal. When it's fucking given to you, you fucking hang on to that thing.
Okay.
So that's maybe a shoddily made lanyards, whatever.
Yeah.
It's your job to fucking.
Yeah. I'm just saying from a standpoint of
So when you lose your keys at the supermarket, whose fault is that? The supermarket's? No, you lost your keys.
unless
Fuck
the
you.
supermarket made the lanyard that
I'm
your
not-
keys are on.
I'm not having any part of that. That's on the winner of the medal. That's what you strive
so
for.
I'm gonna
Cherish it.
do a little bit of a flex right now, and it's not even my flex, but at our annual Michigan Track Coaches Association conference, our clinic, we did have an Olympian that was there, brought his medal, his gold medal, and he handed it down from the, they had the head table or whatever, and he just says, hey, if you ever, go ahead, pass it around, as long as I get it back, and then you can say, you've held a gold medal. Those fuckers are heavy.
I think Grandpa Blackhawk
They're really heavy.
has held Jari Torki's silver medal
There you go.
for when Finland won silver, I believe.
Okay. Yeah. They're
And
heavy.
it wasn't in the 1980 games, because Jari Torki was not old enough to play on the 1980
No,
team that
yeah,
won
right,
the Olympics.
right.
Won the silver for the Olympics.
But I'm just saying, if you're gonna
Correct
put,
me if I'm wrong on that, Larry. I believe you held Jari Torki's silver medal.
yeah. So I'm just gonna say, it's up to you to keep track of your medal, but they know how heavy those things are. And if you're going to give this to somebody that just spent the last 4 years of their life not getting paid, and go through the
Let's pump the brakes on that.
well, most of these athletes are not getting paid to any.
Lindsey Vaughn didn't make any money as she fucking blew up down the fucking
She
ramp.
doesn't count as most of those athletes.
Oh, okay.
I said most. She's in the one. She's the 1%er of the Olympic athletes. Yes, she gets
the Wheaties boxer was a.
yeah, she gets a lot of endorsements. I'm just saying she's a 1%er.
Yeah, I bet she's higher than 1%.
So the cross country skier, the biathlon person that shoots the targets and stuff, how much are they getting paid?
Oh, in Norway,
yeah,
they're king. They live like a king.
You know that?
No, the Scandinavian countries praise their biathlons.
Well, yeah, they do, but it doesn't mean they pay them.
Well, the Russians pay their Olympic hockey players.
They don't pay anybody, do they?
The Russians did because they was an elite team.
Okay.
And they didn't even know to pull their goalie. They were in such a quandary. Anyway, that's for your
All right.
path.
Next one. Daniel Medvedev, tennis player, at the Rotterdam Open claimed the head, and that's the brand name, the sporting brand name, headgear, head sporting equipment. Okay. The Head Tour XT ball is
Absolute junk.
yeah, that's close. That's really close. Not round. So we should not be playing with the. Nobody should be buying it. We should not be promoting the tennis ball that is not round. We have 3 more games to play with not good balls. Later in match, these balls are horrible. Please delete these fucking balls from the fucking life. That was his quote on the court.
So I'm going to say I got that one right then.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. And that was my best, worst Russian accent. All right. Next one, player pass. You're playing it. You're playing this one, I guarantee you. All right. Olympic ski jumpers are enhancing their blank to fly further.
Well, this is, I will give full disclosure to the listeners out there. This is a little bit of cheating because you sent me the link. So they're enhancing their dicks.
I couldn't help it. They're enhancing their penises. Yes, to fly farther.
How does that help, though, I wonder?
The ski jumpers allegedly injecting their penises with hyaluronic acid in order to fly a little bit further. So now what they do is all these ski jumpers, right? They get 3D imaged for their suits because their suits.
Chuck actually is longing for your NASCAR impersonation, which starts with the Daytona 500 this week, because he said, let's go with worse.
Yeah, right on. I got you, Chuck. I said it wasn't great. All right.
Oh, speaking of which,
I am Russian cosmonaut.
Speaking of which, Daytona 500 this Sunday, and I have Tyler Reddick.
Ty Dillon or Reddick?
I took Reddick.
Okay.
I want Ty Dillon to win because he was wearing his Seth Rollins shirt.
Okay, all right.
All right. So anyway, we'll get back to the dicks helping you ski.
So these ski jumpers, they get 3D imaged for their suits because if you have too much fabric on your suit, it acts like those crazies that jump out of airplanes with the squirrel suits or the flying suits or whatever. So there are some dimensions that are illegal for that sport. 3 months ago, I think on this podcast, I had a player pass. There was an undercover investigation that one of the international teams was busted because they were putting some extra stitching or something along those lines in the crotch and in the armpit areas to try to get a little more flight. Now you're like, if you haven't watched the ski jumping, they launch themselves off this ridiculously huge ramp.
Right.
And they're in the air for, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 seconds.
Sure.
And so what they're doing is this little scam, they're enlarging their penises so that when they get 3D scanned, the measurements on their suits are larger than what they would normally be. And apparently, according to research, a 2 centimeters additional fabric, especially in the crotch, because on the armpits, they've got to have them down to the side. Their arms are at at their sides. In the crotch, their legs can be spread a little bit. 2 centimeters equates to about 5.5 meters additional length.
How do you enlarge your penis? What tactic are they using? So maybe I'll become a ski jumper.
Hyaluronic acid. They're just
I'm just taking that, eh?
I guess. No, like hyaluronic acid is what they use for like Botox and stuff to get rid of wrinkles.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It kind of puffs your face out a little bit.
So you can inject that into your...
Apparently.
All right.
So they're doing that. And so, they're trying to get larger suits so they fly farther. I don't know.
But wouldn't a larger suit give you more fabric? And I thought you wanted to tighten it down so there was less fabric to...
You think it's for more speed down the ramp? Yeah, I think, I don't know, down the ramp because your legs are tight together. I don't, and then when you jump, they're spread apart. So you get a little more surface area. It's all physics, man.
Apparently.
Yeah. All right, player pass. A judge ruled Alabama forward Charles Bideko, who had made appearances in the G League before returning to school 3 years later, is
eligible because he'll make less money then than he will now with Alabama.
Is ineligible according to the NCAA. He got turned down.
Why'd the one guy get to play that Tom Izzo was pissed about?
I don't know.
Reason 277 why I hate college sports.
There you go. That's it for Player Pass.
All right.
You want me to do that?
All right. Well, you just stumped next one to die. But anyway, let's go.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Now, this is the last one from that Facebook post that I put out there, and I asked everybody, give me the numbers you want me to use to stump Mike. Number 92.
All right.
Okay. I know this might be a tough one.
I think I've lost 2 in a row, but I'm still on house money because I've already achieved my 30%.
You're still at like 54%.
Right, but if I lose out,
yeah, you're still good.
Yep.
Number 92. Top 100 movie quotes. You're killing me, Smalls.
Oh, Sandlot.
There it is. What year?
Oh, fuck.
This is a bonus. This is bonus points. Come on, Mike.
88.
Oh, wow. 93.
Well, that was within 5 years.
Now, the other bonus points, can you name any of the, or anybody that else is listening, can you name any of the other character names?
Character names, I cannot. I've only seen it once. Wasn't one of the Codys in that movie?
One of the what?
Corys. Feldman.
No, I don't think so. Nope. Corey Feldman was not in the movie.
Or Corey Haim.
I don't know. Nope.
All right.
Nope.
Because I've only seen it once. But see, now that line, you're killing me, Smalls, is something that everybody knows. And how it's only at 92 is
I don't think
craziness.
Well, I think I'll be honest with you. I mean, where I'm getting these, the accolades that the movies receive has a little bit to do with the movie line as well. I mean, as far as like how well received the movie was, box office,
Jen said she
ticket
got
sales.
88 also. So Jen and I are 5 years off.
Yeah. That was a good guess, though.
We were somewhat sort of close.
Sure. And I would say that it was probably the movie was depicted in the 80s. You know, it was released in 93, but it definitely looked like kids in the 80s. I know that's I know that's what we did.
Was one of the Corys in Stand By Me?
Yes, for sure. Corey Feldman.
So I'm glad I didn't fucking butcher that line.
Yeah.
You're killing me, Smalls, because I was envisioning Stand By Me.
Right. Okay.
When I said
Sure.
Sandlot.
Okay. Yeah, well,
When was Stand By Me?
kudos to you. That was around the same time. You'll have to look that up. Okay, so the character that said it, you're killing me, Smalls, was
The catcher, the fat catcher, right?
Hamilton Ham Porter. Excuse me. His real name is Patrick Renna, and he ended up acting in quite a few movies after that. Scotty Smalls was another character. Benjamin Franklin Rodriguez. He's the one that was the base stealer, the really fast kid that ended up playing in the major leagues at the end of the movie. Another character was Michael Squints. I like Michael Squints Pelodorus. He was the one that always had the glasses that was like,
Yeah.
And then Alan McLennan, Kenny DeNunez, Bertram Grover Weeks, Tommy Repeat Timmons, and then his little brother Timmy Timmons. And then, of course, last but not least, the pool scene, Wendy.
All right.
Remember the pool scene?
No,
He faked drowning so that Wendy would pull him out of the water and start doing mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, and he started kissing her.
And Stand By Me was 86.
Really? Okay.
So I was legit thinking Stand By Me, but I knew it was
Holy shit. Yeah.
Sandlot.
All right.
Because it was a baseball quote. And I knew Sandlot was a baseball quote.
Yeah.
Because Sandlot's the one where they hit a homer and they want to get the ball back from.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah. James Earl Jones.
All right.
Yeah, that was his yard.
AKA
his stuff.
Darth Vader.
And a bunch of other stuff. Yeah.
And James Mann in Field of Dreams.
There you go. Yeah.
There we go.
That's really low, folks. I don't know if you can hear that.
I don't know. Can anybody hear that? Let us know. All right, number 3. James Vanderbeek, 48, from the Big C, colorectal cancer. Star of Dawson's Creek Varsity Blues. Now, not bad, but someone set up a GoFundMe that has raised over $1 million. So good for the Vanderbeek family. Now, you mean to tell me that Dawson's Creek and Varsity Blues, like, do actors not get insurance? Or,
Well, I mean, you got to pay for it. Life insurance if you want it.
no, health insurance, because this GoFundMe was set up to help the family because they're broke. They've auctioned off the necklace that his character gave to his girlfriend in one of the episodes of Dawson's Creek, which went for almost $30,000. I wasn't a Dawson's Creek fan, so I don't know the significance of said necklace, but I'm not shitting on them,
Right.
but it just seemed like an actor Dawson's Creek and Varsity Blues are pretty popular series.
Yeah. This
guy has no fucking money?
He got paid for those. Well, think about all the musicians and entertainers and some of our sports heroes. I don't know if I call them heroes, I guess, but professional athletes that got paid millions of dollars over X number of years and have.
True.
So you don't know what they did with their money.
All right.
Yeah.
Sonny Jurgensen, 91, the only one that belongs on this list. Redskins quarterback. And yes, I say Redskins because they were the Washington Redskins when Sonny Jurgensen played. He had 32,224 passing yards over his career. And number 1, Brad Arnold, 47. Also of the Big C, frontman of Three Doors Down.
Mm-hmm.
So 47, 48's way too young. Jake also, now the significance of 3 and 1, Grant Davis was going hard to the paint trying to beat Jake, but Jake beat him by about 20 to 30 minutes on both of them.
Way to go, Jake.
Because I called him out last week. I said, Jake, if you've got to start stepping up because people want your spot because of what we're paying you guys.
What is that? What is
No,
that mean?
anyone is not this week, Chuck, but
from your dream.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks, Chuck. Forgot all about that.
so nobody has kissed me in my dreams this week, so I can't psychoanalyze my own dreams. Although that one was a weird and it has stuck with me.
That was pretty weird.
All right.
Got an either or?
Well, let's do an either or. Because I do have one.
You do have an FU?
It's not hardcore, but
right.
I do want to bring it up.
All right.
All right. So you're saying it was close. Or, well, at least Northwestern has some bragging rights.
You're saying it was close.
All right. So, Bad Bunny halftime show, depending on the numbers you looked at, was 125 million. And the alternative halftime program was Kid Rock and a couple country stars.
Yep.
Did an American Praise Jesus. I think they left off the statutory rape song that Kid has. I think they left that one off that viewing.
Probably.
Had 4 million viewers. So if you do the math, 128-ish, 4 million-ish. Now some people will say, well, wait a second. One was on the Cock and NBC, while the other was only on YouTube.
Yeah.
Tomato.
Sure. Right.
128 million, 4 million.
Yeah.
You know, in context, the Puppy Bowl had 11 million viewers. I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, this whole time I'm thinking, like, we're getting all bent out of shape about a 20-minute, not even 20-minute, maybe a 20-minute halftime show.
I wasn't getting bent out of shape about anything.
No, I mean, just the country in general. It's just so polarized, and like, it's a 20-minute halftime show.
Right.
And we must be that bored.
No, people are that. The only thing I can think of is envious because a Puerto Rican man made more money on 8 than you and I and many of our friends will make in a lifetime.
Saginaw County, probably. Yeah.
So, because it's like,
right.
Because I actually watched it and I tried to figure out because I didn't understand any of the fucking lyrics. Yeah. I don't speak Spanish. Yeah. My Spanish ended at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Right.
I can count to 10 and Buenos dias, Señorita McCarty. Right. There. Right. I think I said good morning, Mrs. McCarty.
You did. Yeah.
My guess was straight out of Compton. What was?
I don't know. Yeah.
What was straight out of Compton's a good that
is good. Yeah, that's a
public not Public Enemy. Who?
That's not Ice, is it?
No, well, one of the Ices in it, but it's straight out of Compton. But NWA.
Yeah, NWA.
Right? All right.
Yeah.
So
blank with attitudes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but I just don't understand. I honestly don't understand. Because listen, I've never. It's like you speak a different language. It's just like to be so irate. That
I don't know,
but
I didn't get it.
I mean, I think my bigger thumbs up was to fucking Green Day.
Oh,
Green Day was fucking more.
Where were they?
They were the pregame.
Oh,
and they sing "American Idiot."
Right?
I mean, if that's not a fucking kick in the dick, and nobody cared about that because it was in English, apparently.
Right.
It's like but that's exactly what American Idiot is. I don't want to be an American idiot. The only thing they beeped out of American Idiot was the F word part.
Sure.
But
maybe I didn't have a problem with it because not this summer, but last summer I was in Spain for 2 weeks. And I was walking around for 14 days going, what are you people doing? God, I'm on vacation, goddammit. I need to know what you're saying.
But I did listen to the top 6 songs of Bad Bunny on Spotify.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, he only has 92 million listens per month.
Yeah.
That's not, I mean, it's not quite flight football and anything else level, but I mean, it's a pretty good total. And I got the vibe that I was at like a cantina, like a La Senorita.
Yeah.
And the music that you hear in the background there, I didn't understand any of the words. I don't speak Spanish.
Sure.
But I did get some of the story he was telling that halftime. Yes. And did you see some of the twerking going on there? Woo, baby.
No, and some of the lyrics were not wholesome.
Nobody, Janet Jackson's tit was not wholesome.
That was brought up. That was brought up.
Then I didn't have an issue with that because I fucking missed it.
Yeah, right.
One of the biggest regrets of my life.
Right.
So
yeah. Anyway, so it was all good. What do you got for
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
All right, my only fuck you.
Yeah.
And don't give me the fucking thing that he was a Spartan for a year because that has nothing to do with MVP voting. Oh. How in the fuck was Kenneth Walker III the MVP of the Super Bowl? You had to give it to a multiple defensive conglomerate, which personally I think degrades the, is that the right word? Degrades?
Maybe.
The MVP award.
Yeah, I think it's illegal to give it to a defensive person.
well, be that as it may, then give it to Jason Myers, who banged field goal when the game was still in question. Kenneth Walker had no touchdowns and had 120 some yards rushing. Whoop-de-doo.
I mean, when you put it like that,
Jason Myers had
didn't he set a record for?
he tied the record for field goals in the Super Bowl with 5, and he set the record for points by a kicker in the Super Bowl with 17, or vice versa. The 17 may have tied, the 5 may have been the record.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, what did Liz say?
Well,
It was entered, and Chuck agreed with whatever Liz said. So there you go. There you have it. So I can't.
Yeah.
Unless she's talking about it was entertaining that Kenneth Walker was the MVP.
no, she put it up there, and we just got going a little farther, and I didn't see it.
Yeah, the real entertainment.
Yeah.
So, and Chuck said true. So there we go.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, 125 yards doesn't make you the MVP.
Right. No, I when you put it that
so
way,
the shame of it is like, why can't you give it to the kicker? He had 17 of the fucking 29 points or whatever it was.
I mean, you have an amazing argument. Being a Spartan,
Right.
mean,
But he's
when
only
he-
a Spartan for 1 year.
he was, and I went, oh, good for Kenneth Walker, and I didn't really spin the numbers, but you make an excellent point. Yeah, that's a solid fuck you.
That's what you paid me for, Dave.
Yes, exactly.
All right. How about you?
I do not. It's been a pretty good week, man. I mean, I can't. I'm trying hard to think of something to complain about, but I can't. Yeah.
All right.
Am I going first on
You're
this
going
one?
first, but let me write it down. And this may actually be the first ever podcast that we slide into the window of 7:30 to 9.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me write this down. I just got to
I've got mine. I've got mine.
Do I go on the night or based on quality of the beer? I'm going to go based on quality of the beer. All right, I'm good. Go.
Okay. I've got 3.8. 3.80. Favorite of the night. Really good flavor. I was thinking with the West Coast, this Dulcita hops, it's good flavor. It's different. But the West Coast, I was thinking like it was gonna like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like a fog cutter, but it wasn't there. But it was a good taste. 3.80.
I went 3.70 only because of that suntanish deal.
Yeah.
It kept it out of the 4. Other than it, the taste was so good it overtook that I was licking on suntan lotion. But very good.
All right.
So now you're going to give the IPA rating. I'm going to go our normal send off, you guys that are out there. I'm going to hit B for the Tweaks Corner outro music because everything else is worked on the soundboard except
That.
the B of the outro Odyssey from Tweaks Corner.
Right.
So Dave and I hang on line at a couple seconds after the send off. If you can't hear Odyssey, we're going to have to figure out what's wrong with the B button. But anyway, go ahead, Dave.
Okay, here we go. Untapped. Here we go. Relaxed West Coast IPA, Oster Brothers Beer Company. Oh, now this one, I don't think I've ever seen this before. Have you seen the can? Have you? No?
No.
Okay. 44 check-ins.
All right. Fairly new.
Yep, fairly new. Lowest of the night. Those 44 people, 3.58.
Oh, we liked it better than those 44. What the hell?
Huh.
Because Untapped was higher than us in the first two. Lower us.
Yeah.
Oh, well. What can you do?
Now, the only thing I can think of is if at some point there is a way, if you press the button on the board for a certain length of time or double tap it, I can't remember what it was, it'll just erase what's there. So I don't know if we ended up doing that or not.
Biggie Smalls is the Notorious B.I.G. Or Killing Me Smalls is Sandlot.
Yeah, you're
Right,
killing me,
right.
Smalls,
Yeah.
because his name was Scotty Smalls.
But Biggie Smalls is the Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah. It's killing me, Smalls.
who was killed with Tupac by... well, it hasn't been solved. But
No. Nope.
the
Oh,
answer
really?
to the question.
Yeah. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Chuck's got some input here.
All right, what do you got, Chuck? Here's my wrestling question. Next time Dave does a wrestling exit, could you put him in a chokehold? Absolutely. I'll give him a Stone Cold Stunner. So Chuck is all for your NASCAR, which will be out in full force next week
It will.
when we discuss Daytona
Absolutely.
500 results.
Yes, it will.
All right, so I switched back to tasting one, but be that as it may, and again, we'll stay on because we have 3 minutes, 40 seconds, and we still remain in parameters. If you can't hear B, let us know, because I want to give Tweaks Corner. Tweaks Corner is our intro and outro music with Odyssey, but Dave and I are not hearing it on our end. But be that as it may, as I look down the bottom of my glass, I can see I'm out of beer. And as a late, great Stuart Scott would say, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the heck up out of here.
Nothing. Nothing.
All right, we apologize,
It ain't
Eric.
there.
We apologize, Eric. We have to look into
So sorry.
maybe somebody fat fingered something,
Something.
and erased it or
How about
whatever. Yep, that's you are an idiot. I hear that in my earpiece. Yep, Jen said she couldn't hear it. Did you hear you are an idiot, Jen? Or there's the FU. Idiot. The stump. All the other sounds coming through except
Yeah.
Odyssey.
Yeah,
so
something happened
yeah.
with that button.
All right.
Sorry.
Tweaks.
Apologize.
Yep, we can hear it. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for listening, watching.
Thank you.
Love you all. And Eric, we apologize. We are loggers Thursday the 19th. And for all those people, wishing everybody a happy Valentine's Day, though Liz and I don't subscribe to that because 23 years ago tomorrow, her dad passed away. 29 years ago Sunday, mine and Jen's dad passed away. So Valentine's Day can eat a bag of dicks. See ya.